A flip phone.
A razor flip phone.
Good old days.
The amount of times that I paused that scene right there just to try and read that stupid newspaper.
I'm sure we'll get into it.
Tom, unless you hear my voice in 1 minute, shoot all three of them. So sorry, Jack.
So that actually happened. I'm shocked they just killed them off in that way. Oh. I was looking at your reaction, Kristin. I'm like, they actually did it.
I'm a really good actress.
True. Hurley. Okay, that was pretty great payoff. Jeez, he just murdered someone with your feet.
Well, tied up and his mouth gagged.
Bernard and Jin and Saeed, they're with you? Yeah, dude, I told you. I saved them all.
Hey, are you on the boat? Your boat? 80 miles offshore. Naomi, parachutist.
Wow. John Locke.
John! Step back, Jack.
Wait. Kate? I really didn't expect this twist.
We have to go back.
You have to go back.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the Tribe of Nerds. Kevin, Kristin, Michael, and I are back for part 2 of the Lost Season 3 finale. As you can see, not Penny's boat through the looking glass. And we're ready to finish Season 3 here. A really emotional ending. A lot of stuff happened, and I'm still trying to process everything that happened. So...
yeah, it is really emotional. I'm gonna have a really hard time getting through it, you guys.
Yeah.
This part goes by so quick. Like I think like part 1 is all set up, and then this 40 minutes is just so jam packed. There's so much going on. It's crazy episode. They wrapped up this season in style.
They did. I really liked this. There was some really good payoff. I'm sure we'll get to. With a lot of things. I think like the emotions were there, obviously. Like it sucks. Like I'm actually sad we won't have 3 more seasons of Charlie. So
He gone.
What time? I can't focus. I hate it.
I mean, it's been coming.
Yeah, I mean
it was always going to end this way.
We've known it was coming.
Because so here's the thing. In the lead up to this, right? Like we get Bernard, Jin, and Saeed all shot, right?
Yeah. Yes.
And then they're fine. So like there is that okay, maybe they will all make it. Maybe they're all gonna make it. Maybe. And like he even says before it happens, like, did any more visions? And he's like, no. Right? Like,
yeah.
So you think there's a chance?
Yeah. Well,
as soon as he said so much for fate, I was like, uh-oh.
I will never forgive Lost for this because they set it up. Like, first of all, he gets down there and he's like, I'm alive, because like they said he was gonna drown. So like we thought he was going to swim in and it was like flood, like, so he's like, I'm alive, like it's not flooded, like all the things that they did to us to make us think that maybe there was a way. Ugh, hate it. But
yeah, and I legitimately thought as well, to Kevin's point with Jin and Saeed and Bernard, I definitely thought they actually got shot because I was also paying attention to your reactions. So yeah, I was like, oh my god, they actually got shot.
But also watching that, I was a basket case. Like for the first time, I was like, oh my god, stop killing my people.
I know.
But I do have a couple of fun facts. One I just learned yesterday, and I can't share it with you guys. And maybe Michael and Kevin already know this, but I just learned it yesterday. But of course, there were some numbers in this one. Obviously, there were 16 numbers on the keypad, so that was a fun little throw in. Okay, the one that I think is really good, and that's where I get emotional too. Alex and Rousseau did not meet until they were on scene that day.
Wow,
that's actually pretty cool. Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah, and it's something that I had no idea, but like I don't know if that was a conscious decision or just like worked out that way that they like never were in the same time, like whatever. But that, like, to get that raw emotion of them, like, being mother and daughter reuniting for the first time, like, oh my Lord, I'll get to that in a minute when we get there. But that this part is like Michael said, part one's like leading you all like up to all this, and then part two just destroys you. It's a lot. It's a lot. So anything else that we want to discuss? Maybe Kevin wants to talk about how he like graduated college at 47 this time, or
I listen. It was 2007. I was 22.
47, it sounds about accurate. Okay, good to know. With that, we are jumping into part two. It opens with Jack driving around. He's got some like rock music on. He's like looking around, driving down the street, and he's reading the newspaper. Not very safe when you're driving. Like that is, you're not.
He's also probably drunk. So
most definitely, whoever.
So he's
driving high.
All the things. He should definitely not.
He's under the influence of something, so he should not be driving at all. Definitely not driving and reading a newspaper.
All the things. But yes, he is driving, which he should not be. But he does show up to a funeral home that Michael told us about, the fun little anagram of that in part one. But he shows up and he's like, did I miss the funeral? Because nobody's there and the casket's just sitting there. And the guy's like, no, it was like for friends and family.
It was just a viewing and no one came.
Who is this? And why is no one showing up to their funeral?
No one came.
So
also, he says friend or family, and Jack says neither.
That was interesting to me. So I am curious. Okay, my theory now that we kind of take that into account, because I think it'd be funny after we've had. I'm gonna say it once we get to the moment at the end, but I think we need a montage of all the times Jack and John Locke like yell at each other, like when Locke does something stupid, or
can we
what do you mean when Locke does something
Michael?
Stupid?
You
like
know
what?
what I mean, Michael.
like walking towards a window and leaving his back to the man who wants to kill him, who we know just killed somebody else. I don't know. Maybe that's something stupid.
Yeah, or ruining everything like he always does.
Oh boy, this is gonna be a long.
This is just ridiculous now.
But no, my theory is that it's John Locke. Just because I don't know who all is going to show up to John Locke's funeral at this point. And I don't mean that in a funny way.
Everyone else loves John Locke. He's a popular boy.
Yeah.
He's a special island boy. Is he a special LA boy?
Right.
Yeah. I don't know. That's just my thoughts. I think it'd be an interesting twist to have Jack show up to John Locke's funeral, but I'm probably wrong. So, but I'm just trying to spitball the theories of who it would be.
Well, and also
That's what's fun about this flash forward is like it gives you so many things that you can go down the rabbit hole of, like what happens in this time period. It sets up so many little paths that you can go down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, I think too, like about like this moment too is like we don't know until the end too that Kate is aware of who this person is, but like is also like, why would I go? Like, you know what I mean? So there's obviously something going on. And is it somebody like that was on island? There's so many questions about where this is gonna lead. Like, I love that was our mind F at the end of like, this is a flash forward. He's saying we have to go back. She's like, what the hell? No, we're good. Like all these things. So it's going to be interesting to get through it. But yeah, so the
only person we know it's not is Kate.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
100%.
And Jack.
And Jack.
Right. Jack can't
and whoever's waiting for Kate. But also apparently no one shows up for the funeral and Jack takes his very last pill. This is going to be a problem. But we get back to the island here and they are going up to the radio tower. Danielle is telling Jack, like, hey, like, I've been here a long time. Like, I'm going to help you do this, but like, I'm not leaving. There's nothing for me to go back to. This is where I live now. And he's like, oh, okay. As they have this like very like random conversation, they look up and Ballsy Ben is standing there with Alex like, hey. How's it going?
Hey there.
Haven't chatted in a bit, and I just wanted to have a chat with you, Jack. And
Just want to stop by, say hey.
he wants to just, have a moment. But I love that they kind of don't give us that right away. He just is like, "Hello, Jack," and then they cut to Mikhail, I hate doing it, Mikhail. And so Mikhail's down there with questions for Bonnie and Greta, and he's like, "Well, why are you still here? Will this still run if it's flooded?" And all these things. And they're like, "Of course, it will run forever." He's like, "Why are you here? Ben told us to do it. Like, we're following orders, like all the things." And he's like, "Well, this is interesting." And he shoots them. And he's like, "I too am following orders." Like, this is, shoots Greta. Poor evil queen didn't stand a chance. She is dead in the water. Bonnie takes off running, gets shot in the back. And out of nowhere, he's about to shoot her in the face, end everything. That would have been a bad news bears for everyone because they have the code and nobody else. And Mikhail wanted to make sure that they were the only ones that had it and nobody else would have it. Thankfully, Desmond shows up out of the spear gun. He had got the great idea from Bonnie and shoots Mikhail in the heart with a spear gun. And then he goes after Bonnie, and Charlie's like,
Surely Mikhail's done now, right?
How many times is Mikhail gonna die?
A lot. Not enough, apparently. But with that, Charlie's like, "Wait, we need her, which we're gonna come back to them here in a minute. But yeah, it's a lot. This is a lot here because we know that Ben is kind of off his rocker at this point. He's told, like, he's set this whole thing up. Now he's like approaching our group that is all ready to like take this dude out. He's brought Alex to deliver her to her new family. He's off his rocker at this point. But going back to this moment where Ben's like, "Hey, thought we'd have a little chat. Like, you want to come walk over here with me?" And Jack's like, "I don't know. Why would I talk to you? What's going on?" Also, Kate comes back. Kate immediately, and they don't like really like hone in on this, but you see her immediately, like even like before they go to Mikhail, Kate immediately starts like looking. Like she takes off, you see her kind of run off to the side. And so she comes back and she's like, "He's alone. There's only 2 tracks. It's his and hers." That also did not work for them in the past, Kate. I don't know why that like thought. They don't leave tracks. We know this, but she's like, "No, it's just his and hers." And he's like, you know, "Sure, I'll give you a minute." Walks off, but as they're walking off, he grabs the walkie. Very smart, Jack. Very smart.
Mm-hmm.
Which, I mean, it's
We'll
not
talk
going to
about what not smart he does later, but yeah. He took the walkie. Don't give the walkie back, Jack. Whatever you do.
Yeah.
Right, I'm not giving the walkie back. I'm a Jack, but I'm not giving the walkie back.
Right.
You tell me who to call, and you tell me what you want me to say.
100%. But that leads us into our next flashback. That was a flash forward. And Jack is trying to get a refill because he just took his last pill at the anybody that's seen a man like this approaching a pharmacy counter, you're like, no, absolutely not. But there's a guy behind him and he's like, "I recognize you. You say, lady, give him whatever he wants. He saved people's lives. Like, he's a hero." And he's like, "It's fine. I got another prescription." And she's like, "You can't fill it." He's like, "Nope, it's from my dad," which again, like, we're led to believe this is still a flashback at this point. And she's like, "I have to call the office." And he's like, "He's out of town," which when I first watched this, I was like, is this right before he goes to Sydney? Like, that's where it clicked in my head.
Yeah.
When town, I was like, "Oh, is this right before like he like cleans himself up and like goes to Sydney to get him?" So that was like another really good thing that they like threw in there to like make you really think that this is a flashback. But she's like, "Well, surely there's somebody in the office." He's like, "It's fine, never mind." Crashes into an eyeglass thing on the way out. Like, you are This
is also like, again, like with Charlie earlier in the series, like props to them for like portraying like addiction well, right? Like, this is accurate. This is how somebody who like they need it, this is how they're gonna act. Like, no, it's my dad. I mean, he's out of the office. No, whatever. I don't need it. Right? Like, it's very that.
Yeah, 100%.
It's also just so sad seeing Jack this way. Like, it was sad enough when you thought it was a flashback, but like, man, Jack's our hero. It's so sad seeing him so broken. Like, he is such a mess.
He is a hot mess. Yeah. Hot mess express, Jack choo-choo. But yeah, no, it is real, like, again, I feel like this, like I said this earlier, this is the emotional roller coaster of this episode. There's just so much rawness in this that it breaks your heart. Speaking of breaking your heart, we're back on the beach now, and Ben has a warning. Give me the phone. You're not going to call those people. We're the good guys. Loves that he keeps saying this. Go get the phone. We'll call it a day. We'll have a grand old time. We'll party. Maybe we'll have a barbecue. We're going to be besties. It's going to be fine. Jack's like, F you. Absolutely not.
This is crazy. Did you think this was going to work, Ben? Like, Ben, did you think Jack was going to listen to you if you were like, no, well, actually, I'm the good guy. And if you call them, you'll die. Like, did you think that was going to work? Like, at this point, like, you have more than just a file on Jack. You have interacted with Jack.
Right.
You are a master manipulator of a lot of people, and you thought you could just be like, you'll die.
In all fairness, though, then he starts to double down a little bit. He's like, okay, it's not working. And he's like, well, can I have my walkie back? No, you cannot.
No.
But
No, you cannot.
Can we just say as well, like, there's this creeping sense of dread in this episode that we have no reason to trust Ben. Like, he is a proven liar. But some of the things he's saying start to connect with what happens in this episode. Like, he says, Naomi is not who she says she is. She's one of the bad guys. And we're like, yeah, that's just Ben doing his thing.
Right.
But we're going to learn in this episode that, well, Penny doesn't know anything about this Naomi.
Yeah.
What else is this person lying
Naomi
about? Like,
who?
is Ben actually telling the truth now?
Well, yeah, once we get to that, like, my thought is, okay, then I guess I shouldn't trust Naomi now. So I definitely, as soon as I found
She's
that
gone.
out, yeah, well,
She's having a moment.
You shouldn't trust. Listen, she already has a knife in her back, so it's fine.
yeah, yeah.
But no, like, so. But here's what I'm saying though, is that, like, even if Ben is correct, even if what Ben is saying is true, right? That if you call them, everyone on the island is going to die, right? Like, even if that is the case, Jack's not going to listen to that.
Right.
Yeah, no.
No, and so I mean, this is why he's like, okay, I thought maybe I could have like an easy day at work, but I guess I got to pull out some more manipulation. Can I have my walkie-talkie back? Jack, idiot, is like, sure, here you go. Who are you gonna call? Ghostbusters? What are we doing? But he does get on the walkie-talkie and he's like, hey, Tom, how's it going? And he's like, Tom and
Tom.
them. Right.
Tom, I need you to do some dirty work for me.
Dirty work, but
Siri, call Tom.
so called Tom. But he was like, Jack, your little plan killed 7 of my people, but the ones that you guys didn't kill are now holding your besties hostage. And since you're not going to listen to me, we're going to kill them if you don't listen to me. And he's like, what's stopping me from snapping your neck right now? And he immediately goes on, Tom, if you don't hear from me in 1 minute, you kill them all. Like, whoa, this is like quick, fast, in a hurry. Like, and he literally, Ben, like, good Lord, this man is sadistic, puts the walkie down and pulls out the watch. 50 seconds, 30 seconds, sadistic.
We also now know Jack's answer to the trolley problem.
True.
It's true.
Yeah, let him die.
I mean, but again, like, also the having to like make this decision of like, we have to get off this island. Like, this is our one chance. We have to get off this island. Saeed told me but like, Jen and Bernard did not.
Jen and Bernard didn't sign up for that. But
like, what is happening here? This whole thing is a rough go of it. A really rough go of it for Jack. For Jen.
If I'm Jack, though, I'm assuming that if we don't get help, Ben is killing all of us anyway. Like, that is what I'm thinking. If we don't call these people, if someone doesn't come in here and help us, like, eventually Ben's going to kill all of us. So
yeah,
I have to call them.
Yeah, there really is like a no-win situation here, honestly. And like Jack trying to think too, and then Ben again being the sadistic ass that he is like 10 seconds, 5 seconds, like really rough. Yeah. And
we also talk about like how crazy, like, I love Michael Emerson in that scene where he's just digging at that Jack, where it's like, why do you want to leave? Like, your dad's dead, your wife left you, like, moved on with another man, like, it's just not way to get back to the hospital. He's just poking at him.
Everything that Ben said would just make me want to like prove him wrong more. Like, I don't even care if you're right, Ben. I am leaving this island just to prove to you that I can, because fuck you. That's why.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Again, very sadistic moment here, but time runs out and we hear 3 shots. And dear God, basket case myself watching this for the first time, thinking, "Oh my God, no, no! Why are we doing this?" But Jack responds very promptly by beating the shit out of Ben.
Good.
For like very good reason. So brings him back, throws him to the ground, like tie him up. But
it's a brutal beating.
Yeah,
this is the worst we've seen him beaten since like Saeed got his hands on him.
Yeah, no, but also like again the makeup, like they did a really good job with his knuckles to like make it look like down to the bone. Like it was a really massive beating.
And just like to make Michael Emerson look like hell, like he just got the shit beaten out of him until like there's like practically nothing left of that man right now.
For very good reason. He did it to his family.
It's been 3 seasons of build up. Again, payoff to Ben finally gets the shit beaten out of him. I did want to bring up as well, I'm sure we're about to get to the Alex and Rousseau moment. I love how in the introduction between them, Ben's like bloody on the ground. He's like, "Oh yeah, Alex, this is your mom, by the way."
He is like blood coming out of everywhere. He's like, "Oh, by the way,
oopsie,
that's your mom."
And also, after 16 years, Rousseau's first words to her daughter are, "Will you help me tie him up?"
Well, we are gonna get to this moment here in a second because we can't skip over what happens here, but because I want to talk about that moment here in a minute. But we do go down to the looking glass where Bonnie is not doing well, and Charlie's like, "Hey, before you croak, I kind of need the code. It's my destiny. I have to do it. I need the code. Give me the code." And she starts spewing out numbers, and he's like, "Wait." I love that he's like, "Give me the code." She starts spewing out numbers and he goes, "Wait, is that the code?" Yeah, you asked for the code. But he starts to try and write down on the pavement with the Sharpie. Like he's trying everything. Repeat it. Wait, start over. She is, again, not in a very good spot. She is literally minutes before death. And she says, "It's good vibrations." And he's like, "What?" And she's like, "The keypad. It was programmed by a musician." What are the odds here, people? Like, programmed by a musician, about to be like debunked by a musician, and it's to Good Vibrations, the Beach Boys. So Charlie now has the code, and he is gonna go do his destiny, which all of us are dreading. But then, like, they give us the moment. But before any of that happens, the moment that you guys were just talking about, and I have to like really, this part, it gets really emotional for me because Alex immediately goes to her dad. Like, we know that their relationship is not great, but she just watched her dad come back bloody to all hell, like beaten to a pulp. And she immediately goes over to her dad, like, "Oh my God." I love that she doesn't say anything either. She's just like, "Are you hurt?" Like, it's a very weird moment. But what happened? Right. She does go over to her dad. And for Rousseau, also, I love Lost, but if you look from where Alex just came from, it's Alex, Carl, Rousseau. Like, the entire time Ben wasn't gone, you didn't decide to chit chat with her, but okay. I'm going to get past that because this moment is really, really emotional for me specifically because I am adopted. And the moment of seeing your biological, like where you came from for the first time, that I love that I found out yesterday that they didn't let them meet until this moment because it does like bring this really raw, like they look alike, like they did such a great job here. Yes. And it's like, but like there's something to say about seeing somebody that looks like you. Like when I first met my biological mom, like we are identical. Like to see that, like looking back at you after a year, I was 18. So I'm like, you know what I mean? It's only a couple of years older than Alex at this point. It's a very emotional thing. And so I love that they brought this in there and you get this like great embrace. And then you have like kind of the comedy of like, "That's your mom as I'm about to die over here." And then she's like, "Can we tie him up?" So I do love that they kind of threw in a little bit of the comedic relief because that moment is so beautiful. Like that, Rousseau has been looking for her daughter for 16 years. Alex had zero idea like all this has even happened.
She didn't even realize it had been 16 years. She just knew it was a long time because she'd been there for so long.
Right. But like Alex didn't even know. Alex
didn't even know.
Had zero idea until this moment of like, this is your mom. And she's like, what? Like,
I thought my mom was dead.
Rough. It's a very emotional thing for me. Sorry. But yeah. It's crazy.
While we're also in this little section as well, can we talk about maybe my favorite moment of Jack? Like, I think Jack hasn't been a very good leader a lot of the time. And I think this last run of episodes is like when Jack really truly becomes the leader he was building up to be. Like, he's so good in this finale. The moment when, after he thinks that Jin, Saeed and Bernard are dead, where he calls back and he says, he does his like Liam Neeson, like, Tom, I'm going to find you. I'm going to get my people rescued. And I'm coming back to the beach and I'm going to kill you. Like, the intensity of Jack in that moment, it's so good. Like, Matthew Fox's voice is like shaken with anger. It's so good. It's so good. Jack is amazing in this episode.
I agree. And I don't say that a lot, but yeah, I know he did do a great job. So as Alex and new mommy are tying up Ben, Jack walks off. He needs a moment. I mean, I can't imagine he just let 3 of his people die. He has to like pretend it didn't happen to these worried wives, all the things. And Kate follows him and she's like, oh my God, your hands. And he's like, they're dead. And Kate's like, wait, what? I was just going to help your hand. I thought you just beat the shit out of him. What do you mean? And he's like, yeah, he just shot them on the beach. And Kate's like, this is a problem. And he's like, we have to get, we're sticking to the plan. Saeed told me this is what we're doing. Again, I love that Saeed made this decision for Jin and Bernard. This is so wrong. On some, again, they're not dead, thank God. But like, this is wrong. And Jack's like, well, Saeed said it was fine. Jin and Bernard did not.
It's also very much a like the thing you say in the moment of like to make it be okay. Like it's okay because Saeed said it was okay, and like it's not okay. But like,
right,
like I got to get these people up the mountain, so I got to tell myself something. I've got to say something to get through it.
Yeah. Thankfully, we don't have to be fearful and tearful and all the things for too long, because we go to the beach and Tom is pissed. He is like, Ben has lost it. He is not who we should be taking orders from. Ryan's like, I don't care. He's still the leader. He's like, no, he shouldn't be. We are all not happy with Ben right now. He made the horrible decision. We shouldn't have put 3 bullets in the sand. We should have actually done it for real. And they cut over to see our people alive and well. Yay!
This is actually really interesting, because as bad as Ben is, Ben never intended on killing them. The order was to put bullets in the sand. I just find that so fascinating. Like, Ben's been ordering assassinations left, right, and center this episode, but he wasn't actually willing to kill these people in that situation. It was just a bluff. Yeah. And like Tom Friendly's the one that like, no, let's kill these people.
Kill them. I don't like them. Because he obviously didn't care about Bonnie and Greta either. Like, he was like, kill him, you know?
Well, I think these 3 must serve some greater purpose in whatever Ben's mind is of like, and whatever, you know, Jacob has supposedly told Ben to do, like, so maybe that's what the reasoning is for keeping them alive.
I always thought, I've only watched this a couple of times, I thought it was the other way around. I thought Ben did tell them to kill him, and they were the ones on the beach to be like, we're not killing these people.
Yeah, no, Tom was like, we shouldn't be listening to him.
Yeah, he's lost it. Yeah.
Yeah. Meanwhile, in the bushes, my man Sawyer is hanging out with Juliet, and he's like, okay, it's not that bad. There's only 3 of them and 3 guns. Like, she's like, yeah, and we are 2 people with 0 guns. Like, what are we about to do here? And
I like Juliet's little math lesson she has.
Right? But as they're trying to figure out how the hell they're going to rescue their friends, not get shot, all the things, they hear something, and who is it? It is Hurley in the Dharma van.
In the Trisha Tanaka van.
This is such a good payoff that I did not see this coming. And so for Hurley to drive in the Dharma van, I was expecting that music to play too. But like, for a serious moment, like, they didn't have to, but like, it was so good. So I loved it.
They should have put Roger Workman in the passenger seat.
Holding the beer, being like, charge! But no, pedal to the metal, runs over Ryan with 0 F's given. Hurley is over this shit. He is done. And then, of course, I also do love that, like, Sawyer's like, thank God for Hurley, because I don't know what we're about to do. But then he immediately goes into protection mode, like, stay in the van, Hugo. Like, I've got this under control. Thank you for the, like, assist, though. But yeah, so he goes to go around the van to shoot the other one. And Saeed's like, I'm over this. This was fun. It takes him out with his feet. Like, all the things that are happening. And meanwhile, Tom is trying to crawl away. Juliet's even involved. She steps on the guy's hands like, not today, Tom. That we're not doing that. And Tom's like, okay, you're right. I'm sorry. Whoopsie, my bad. I picked the wrong side. And
I surrender.
And Sawyer says, nope, not today, Satan, and shoots him. And Hurley's like, bro, he surrendered. He's like, I didn't believe him. But he also has a message for him. That's for taking the kid off the raft.
That's for taking the kid off the raft.
It's weird that, like, I mean, he has waited. And like you guys pointed out when we were watching, he did say, you and me ain't done, Zeke. Like, we're going to come back to this. And that obviously still really impacted Sawyer enough to be like,
yeah,
I don't care if you took a kid off the raft, shot me in the shoulder, left me for dead, blew up my raft. Like, absolutely not.
That was, again, great payoff to that. So yeah, it just makes me happy we watched this, covered this, because it's not often for me that I see movies or shows with such great writing and callbacks. So
yeah. Also,
I've been really surprised that Tom died. Like, it kind of comes out of nowhere, because he has been a bit more cheerful and like not the villain in season 3, and then he dies kind of like that, and it's like you do almost feel like, oh, Tom.
That's what I was saying.
Tom.
Hi, Tom.
Yeah. Like, but I do love, like, it's perfect for Sawyer. That's like a perfect resolution to that story, and it's like we've been saying all of season 3. We've been learning more about the others. We forget some of the things that they did. Like, yeah, he did have this coming. Going all the way back to season 1, like, we're going to have to take the boy. Absolutely deserved. Sorry, Tom.
I mean, I'm still like, but then it's Tom who's like, Kate, you're not my type. Here's a dress. Like, so sad. But also, I mean, again, yes, had it coming. 100%.
Well, and again, it's just Richard and Ben left. Like, it's just the two higher ups of the others now. So that's crazy to think about how the others are even going to recover when their entire, like, civilization is basically wiped out.
There's like a bunch of faceless ones, but they've got some soldiers, but
this is why Ben went to meet them at the radio tower. He needs some new bodyguards. So he's like, hey, don't leave. I kind of need some protection.
Yeah.
Anyway, well, heading back to our flash forward here, Jack, of course, did not get the prescription for the oxy that he wanted. And so, you know, what does he do? He goes and steals it from work. That's always the best way to go about this. And promptly gets caught. Promptly. Like, he is falling over. He's knocking things down. They're like, hey, Jack, what you doing there, buddy? And he's like, yeah, I was checking the charts of the lady, and the guy
for as bad as he is, this is as best of a cover as he can come up with. Like, I'm just checking the charts to see how she's doing.
Right, but the guy is also like, you told me to call you, and I've called you several times and left you messages, and he's like, oh, my phone's broken.
I mean, it is just a flip phone, so.
When did you break it, though? When did you break it? When you fell into the eyeglass thing at the pharmacy? What's happening here? But he also says, like, hey, Jack, we need to have a little chit chat. We need to have a talk. And he's like, you can talk to me. I don't need to go to your office. What do you have to say? Right here. And even still, the chief like sees the nurse there, like, trying to give Jack some dignity. He's like, can you, like, let us have a moment? Like, kudos to this chief. Like, by the way, like, seriously, kudos to this chief. Because he's like, okay, he's going to be difficult. At least let me give you some form of a privacy. Because he has some information for him. Because the lady flew through the surgery. She's fine. She's got some great sensation. She's also completely lucid and has recalled the event that Jack has not been forthcoming about. And she mentions that she was distracted because of this dude that was about to jump off the bridge, and then she crossed the median, got hit by like all the things happened. Jack, how'd you get to the crash so quickly? And Jack's like, it's fine. I'm fine. I'm good. I was there. I rescued her. Everything is fine. And he's like, bro, like, you really need to get some help. And this is where the line comes in of like, go get my dad. And if he is more drunk than I am, then you can fire me. Jack is so out of it at this point. But I love that they threw that.
Can you imagine that what's going through that guy's head? Like, oh shit, this is worse than I thought. Like, this guy is not with it.
Right. Well, and like knowing what we know right from the end, that this is actually a flash forward. So because Christian, his body never got like nothing ever got there. So like, has Jack been able to at times like get away with doing things because on paper, is his dad not dead at this hospital, right? Like we know he's dead to us, but like, are there places in the hospital where on paper his dad is still a doctor and he's able to get away with things like that? Like, like how much have you overused this "my dad" line, Jack?
I think too, like, this chief, like, also, like, think about this, like, literally yesterday, he was like, go home and have a drink, you've earned it. And now realizing the huge problem he has on his hand.
Maybe you should not go home and have a drink.
Right. Like, he's like, whoopsie, I guess I shouldn't have encouraged that. Because, like, where we're at. But yeah, I mean, I agree. Like, this dude survived. Like, we know that this is a flash forward. He survived a plane crash. He just saved somebody, or so we thought, and he's actually the cause of the accident. Like, we have a major problem here. And Jack is, I mean, you see him completely flip out, and like everybody's watching. Like, this is a nightmare for Jack, for the chief, for the hospital. Yikes. Because like, she's probably like, I'm ready to sue this fancy doctor who made me crash. Crazy. With that, we are heading back over to the beach, our last segment of the beach before we get into the crazy cliffhanger that was the end of season 3. But my favorite thing, Hurley over the walkie. Attention others, come in.
Yeah. Attention others is so funny.
Come in others. Stay away from our beach. I just killed all of you, blah, blah, blah. And Jack hearing this and going, Hurley? Like, Jack, you were, listen, I guess you're not that great of a leader because you missed the fact that Hurley has been missing. But you've been dealing with some stuff.
Hurley did say when Hurley left, like, Jack's too busy leading to even like talk to me.
Right. No, he did. Yeah, for sure. But Hurley's like, yeah, I'm fine. I came back and I saved them all. Like, Hurley is so happy. He's like, look at me. You guys told me I couldn't do it. I was too fat. And haha, I saved you all. And Jack's like, wait, okay, so Sawyer and Juliet, they're fine. He's like, yeah, Sawyer, Juliet, Jen, like Saeed. And he's like, wait. They're all with you? They're all fine? He's like, yeah, I told you, dude. I saved them. The relief. Like, because also, like Sun and Rose had zero idea that this, like, that Jack thought they were dead. So they're like, here, oh, okay, our men are fine. And Jack's like, thank God I don't have to have that conversation with those two women.
Thank God.
Thank God. But yeah, so Hurley has saved the day. Claire coming up and being like, is Charlie back yet?
Listen, I don't know if this is as bad for you, Jake, as it was for us, because we knew what was about to happen. But yeah, this is a like, yeah, he's okay for now.
For now, because as
knowing it's coming, like, it's like, oh shit, like, it's happening now. Oh no.
Yeah, no, I know. I was like, I'm not prepared. But yeah, so as she says that, we do get back down to the looking glass, and they are covering the bodies, that everything's good. They're like, yay for us, we won. And he's like, there's some like tanks over there. Like, we don't have to hold our breath leaving here. This is great. And he's like, yeah, he's like, will you take care of that? And I'll go tap out good vibrations. Yay for us. Like, win-win. And he goes, wait, Des, have you had any flashes? And he's like, actually, no, I haven't. Yay for us. Charlie is going to survive. It's the best day ever. Charlie's tapping out good vibrations. We're partying. We're like getting some Beach Boy action. And as he leaves, he says just so much for fate. Charlie, stop it. Stop it now. But an incoming
If you have seen the Final Destination movies, do not fuck around with fate.
Right.
You will find out.
Yeah. The death always comes.
Oh my God. But as he goes to leave, mocking fate, I guess, because that was the best thing to do, an incoming call comes in. And Charlie is like, oh, incoming call. Hello, how's it going, outside world? And it's a little fuzzy, takes a minute. And he's like, we're the survivors of Oceanic 815, like, blah, blah, blah. Who's this? And she's like, it's Penelope Widmore. What? Okay, hey, Penny, how's it going? We're about to contact your boat. I just, like, turned off the little thingy. Like, let's get the rescue. And she's like, wait, what? What boat?
What boat? I don't have a boat.
I don't know a Naomi.
Who's Naomi?
Who's Naomi? I don't have a boat or a Naomi.
The things that are happening here. And as Charlie realizes, oh shit, he gets a little knock on the window with Mikhail and his little stupid grenade. This little jackass is alive because Desmond has now realizes he's coming back with all the tanks, that Mikhail's not there anymore. But here's Penny, starts running. Charlie realizes, okay, this is the moment I am supposed to die. Shuts the door. This is the most heartbreaking thing of him just knowing, okay, I thought for a moment I was going to be okay. I was going to go back to my woman. But no, I actually am supposed to die. And then realize, kudos to Dominic Monaghan. His facial expression of being like, shit, I really am going to have to die.
Yeah.
Like him coming to that realization, but being like, shit, I have to tell Desmond that it's not to Penny's boat. And to start he's struggling in the water, writing it on his hand, goes down to the window, and all we see is this. And then he gives a little smile and dies.
Yeah.
Charlie can't do it. I can't do it. I hate it.
I'm really sad Charlie doesn't make it through because of the fact way back in the beginning I thought Jack, Kate, and Charlie are going to be our three that make it through, and to see Charlie die halfway through is pretty shocking.
Yeah, it's also like there's criticism that like he could have just left the room and closed the door, but like in his mind, he has to die
to save
for
Claire.
the rescue to happen. So yes, he could leave, and then the rescue won't happen.
Right.
That is like one of the most frustrating misunderstandings and misreadings that the fandom has. It's people saying he was the hole was big enough, the window, he could have just swam out the hole and got to the surface. They could have shut the door. Like, yeah, you totally misunderstand the point. He probably could have got out, but he would go back to the beach with Desmond, and the next day he'd slip and crack his head open on a rock or something. Like, he's going to die. It's even more tragic and kind of poignant and beautiful in a way that he does accept it. It's a choice. He chooses it in that moment.
Right.
Like, for the people he loves. Ugh.
I can't. I think again, like I said, like we have no words in that moment, and it's all on his face, and it's like so so heartbreaking. Anyway, love you, Charlie. So fucking depressed. I hate this episode.
Before we move on, though, like, can we also talk about the Penny side of things? Because this is another big callback. Like, we learned in the season 2 finale that like Penny she's had those people in the Arctic, and they called her and like, Miss Whitmore, we found it. Like, Penny's been searching and she's finally got through. But all this revelation of Penny has no idea who Naomi is. So, like, what are your thoughts on all that, Jake? Who is this chick?
Well, I mean, she's dead now, but
where'd she who's she working for?
Yeah, I have no idea. It's weird because we'll get to that cliffhanger, but sounds like the other guy on the end of the phone, on the end of the phone device, was pretty cheery. But I don't know. Like, it's interesting. I'm assuming season 4 we're gonna see how they get to the point of Jack and Cape presumably being the only ones to get off the island. But yeah, I mean, I just have zero clue who Naomi was working for. So
Just not Penny, because it's not Penny's boat.
Yeah.
That was the moment where I was like, oh shit, like, do we need to listen to Ben? Like, that's a scary thought.
That's a scary thought. Well, if that wasn't enough to make us all weepy and sad, they are still walking to the radio tower, and all of a sudden the light turns green and Naomi says, "What's your boyfriend's name? The rock star that went down there?" Yeah. And she's like, "Charlie." And she's like, "Well, Charlie just got us all rescued." Ugh. And she's so proud of Charlie. I hate it. I hate this episode so much. But
also, on top of that, when it cuts back to Claire, the second after Charlie dies, Aaron starts crying.
Yes.
That's the bit that gets me.
I know.
Like, that's deliberate. Like,
because you can sense
Aaron
it,
is crying.
Oh, hold on. I gotta stop talking about it so I can get through this fucking ending. But yeah, so they try and call out. Of course, they call out. It is Rousseau's message playing. And they're like, "Oh, it's Rousseau's message." She's like, "That's okay."
This moment for Rousseau too of like, I guess I can turn this off.
Thank you for doing it, because I was gonna start crying.
Like that she set this up so long ago, and she has the moment. Like the actress has the moment of like, wow, yeah, like 16 years ago I set this up. She's like, I guess we can finally stop it. Like overshadowed because Charlie dies, but that's also a great like
yeah.
This person has this moment. Like, okay, I'm finally gonna be rescued.
Well, she doesn't want to be rescued. She's rescuing them. Like, it's like, yeah, the emotion. This is a rough ending for me. Yeah, because her having that, like, she even says, like, I recorded this 3 days before you were born, and then like I thought was gonna have this, like, I was gonna get rescued, and then stupid asshole stole my baby, and like I've been out here like fighting for my life. It's the roughness of this, but yeah. So she turns it off, and of course, there's no signal. Why would we think there'd be a signal? She has to walk outside. Of course, like
it's inside like a concrete building. Listen, there's.
It's like every horror movie though, when they're like stuck on a desert. I have no signal. Of course, you have no signal. Like, of course.
She has to go out and be in the open so the satellite can find her.
100%. Yeah. So she goes out to get a signal.
She needs to be out in the open so the knife can find her.
Speaking of
the
that,
unfortunate part of being in the open.
She goes out into the open. She's like, I think I'm getting something. Whop.
Yeah, you're getting stabbed is what you're getting.
You got a knife right to the back.
With John Locke's impressive knife throwing skills.
God.
Like, he really practiced when he was doing that at Sawyer, but it actually hit the chair there. With that, he does throw the knife in Naomi's back, and he has a word for Jack. You're not supposed to do this. And Jack's like, you are done keeping me on this island. Absolutely fucking not. We are not doing this again.
Yeah.
I understand. We just found out Naomi is not exactly who Naomi said. I understand. Their whole thing since they got to the island was they have to get off. Sun has to get off the island, right? Like Sun is going to die if she doesn't leave, right? Like they do need rescue, right? Like and Juliet deserves to be able to leave, right? Like some of these people, yes, we see that it's a flash forward. We see Jack's not doing great, having gotten off the island, right? Like we do see that, but like there are people who need to get off the island and like deserve to get off the island, and John Locke saying for everybody, no, I'm going to stab you in the back because I don't want you to. I'm still not okay with it, even knowing what we know.
Do people deserve to get off the island? Yeah, of course, but they're not supposed to. They are supposed to be on this island. We know this is a special island. They have a purpose. That's not for John Locke to decide. If we're not accepting that there's a purpose, why are we even watching the show?
It's not for John Locke to decide.
There's a purpose on this island.
It's not for John Locke to decide.
It is. He's the only one who sees it.
I'm telling you, I see it because I am watching the episode and I'm seeing the same things. You don't get to kill people to say no, you can't leave. Like, listen, maybe they should be there. Maybe they're not supposed to leave. Maybe Juliet isn't supposed to leave as much as she wants to, as much as she should get to go see her sister and her nephew, who's named after her, right? Like, maybe she's supposed to stay there. However, that is up to Juliet. That is not up to John Locke.
Yeah.
It's not up to Ben either.
I'm agreeing with both of those points, yes.
Well, that was a rounding 702. Moving back along here. I mean, it was only Naomi. It's fine. Like, whatever. But Jack is completely over Locke at this point, and
Same.
He is going to get the phone. The phone. We hear it ringing, and Locke tries to shoot the phone, and Jack picks it up, and like Kate's like, "What are you doing?" Like, he's a little crazy. He just like threw a knife in a girl's back. But the moment here is this. I think that this is like, I get really emotional knowing that, like, granted, we're going through a lot of things here. Like, Locke's like, we can't leave. We know it's not Penny's boat. We got Naomi, like all these things. But the moment that the guy picks up the phone and Jack says, like, we're the survivors. Naomi told us about you. And can you get a fix on our location? And he's like, of course we can. We'll be there soon. Like, this moment, all of them are cheering. It is so emotional. And Locke walks off. Like, he's just like giving up. Like, he is like, okay, whatever, it's on you now. But this moment is just, I feel like, so emotional of them like, they've waited 3 months for this, and the moment's finally here. And I just think it's such a, like, what's going to happen to it? We don't know. but it's
like Joanna died going for a swim, even though she was that was her job. And right, like Boone died, Shannon died, Anna Lucia died, Libby died, right? Like, like, they don't know yet, but Charlie died. Like, they're finally gonna be rescued. Like, I understand. I'm with them. Yes, bring us rescue. Get me out of here.
It is very emotional.
What scared me though, like, the moment where Ben is like tied to the tree, and he's like begging Jack, like, you don't know what you're doing. Like, the fear in Ben's face in that moment. I remember watching and just being like, I don't know how I feel about this. It feels like it's meant to be triumphant, but I don't know. And the moment where Ben sees Locke, like, he just shot this guy in the stomach.
I know, he's like, what are you doing here?
He comes like staggering out, covered in blood, throws a knife, and it goes back at Ben. Is like, oh shit! This guy's back.
That knife could have been aimed at me. But also, I mean, again, it's like these really emotional moments that they add some like comedic relief, because Ben's like, please, dear God, don't do this. And Rousseau's like, boom. Like, just like, shut up.
Rousseau doesn't even look at him. It's so funny.
Can we also take the moment that Carl's like sitting there like, shit, all right. Don't mess with that lady. Like, good Lord, Carl. Why are you there? Why are you there, Carl?
Carl.
Carl. Poor Carl. But leading us into our like whirlwind, just shockwaves of all of it, we have Jack sitting in his apartment, still Hot Mess Express, calling, and lo and behold, the person picks up. We have no idea who this is. He keeps calling this person, and it's obviously he's leaving messages. They're not answering, but they pick up, and even Jack he's like, oh, hey, it's me. Long lost friend here.
Didn't expect this.
But he's like, don't hang up. Like, he's like, don't hang up. Like, we know that there's something going on here because they haven't been answering. They did answer. He's like, please don't hang up. And he's like, I need to talk to you. Meet me at the airport. Yeah, you know the spot. So they go and meet. And
we also, before we get to the Kate thing, just mention it's a lovely little thing when you go back and watch it. One, he's living at the airport. Like, we know that all this guy's doing is desperately trying to find the island. He's flying back and forth. But in his room, the floor is just covered in maps and like oceanic stuff. There's oceanic tickets everywhere. It's like the episode of Always Sunny in Philadelphia where like Charlie's lost his mind and he's got all the maps behind him on the wall.
Yes.
It's like, this is not an image of a well man. He is obsessed with finding the island. It's like so good.
No, for sure. But yeah, so he parks the car, and not shortly after, another car pulls up. I love that they left us, like, it's so dark, and we're like, oh my God, who is it? Like, we're like, who's about to come out? It's like the Beauty and the Beast, where the Beast comes out for the first time, but no, it's Kate. And like, but they do Kate up in a way that it, like, even Jake, it took us, like, I think for all of us, like, we now know, obviously, we're like, oh, here comes Kate. But like, I know for a fact that I sat there going like, who the hell is that? Kate? Like, it took me a second watching.
Her hair is straightened, her makeup's done, and like yes, they're all wearing makeup because they're on TV, but she's like clearly like wearing makeup,
done up. Yes.
Yeah, I was really trying to process who it was at first. I'm like, oh wait, that's Kate. Like, okay, this is.
They did a really good job of, like, not only are they going to keep it dark for a minute, like where we're all trying to figure out who's in the shadows, but then even when they come out of the shadows, you're like, is that Kate?
Yeah.
It melts your brain. It's because it's so out of left. It's like, wait, Kate? It's such a mind fuck. It's so good.
Well, I'm trying to process. Did they know each other beforehand? And then I realized it's a flash forward, and then I'm like, oh.
Yeah, because like at this
point, I thought
the
first time I watched. Yeah,
we're thinking this is a flashback this entire time. And like, I know I was like, did they get like when they crashed, did they get amnesia? And like, you know what I mean? Like, all the things are going through your head, and it's not until he tells her that he's been flying every Friday. He gets on a plane. He hopes it crashes. He doesn't care about the people that are on the plane. Like, this is, look, can you imagine Kate being like, bro, what? Yeah. Like, this is why I don't answer the phone. Like, wow.
This is the guy that moves heaven and earth to save people.
Yeah.
He does
this
everything he can to save anyone's life, and he doesn't care about the other 300 plus people on the planes that he's flying with, because he needs to get back.
Yeah. No, I mean, she also even like has a moment, she's like, saw you on the news, like burning people out of burning, like whatever, and he's like, old habit. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
right. Like, that's that to me, I think, is like specifically there in case you're like, wait, did they know each other ahead of time? To be like, no, this is definitely after.
Yeah, or we're finally realizing,
But no, this brings me back to when he was going to get on the submarine with Juliet, right? So that was his plan: get on the submarine and then bring help back. Like, how futile that would have been, right? Because he actually doesn't have the ability to get back to the island, right? Like in the moment. At that time, that seemed like the right thing to do. Once you get off the island, you can find your way back. If you can get there and you can get back, then you can get back again, right? Like, so of course is what he was thinking. And now we see that, like, actually you can't get back that easily.
Right. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, now he does say something here that I'm going to come to Jake on, because I know that this was me like, what? Again, this was part of my massive summertime of trying to figure things out. He says two things here. Well, no, I'm sorry. He says one thing and she says one thing. He says, I'm sick of lying. We have to, like, this is not good. And she goes, I have to go. He'll be waiting for me. So my two questions for you, Jake, because I sat here for an entire summer trying to figure this out. What are they lying about, and who the hell is waiting for?
So I think I said earlier in the episode when that was brought up, I think it could be Sawyer, or as Michael says, Soya.
Soya.
But I think it could be one of the either Sawyer, or I could see Ben, honestly, because what if Ben talked his way into getting off somehow?
It really is Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah, it's like. I don't know, like, but that also, I'm like, well, I don't know that Ben wanted to leave. He just didn't want people to come there. Like, so I don't know. I think Sawyer's probably the most likely option. And then I feel like they're lying about where they were and like what really happened, because no one would believe that they were on this island with the smoke monster and with these people that were like pretending to be like, inhabitants of the island and wearing grubby clothes, but really they were living in luxury. Like, I don't think anybody's going to believe that. So
with a hamster,
I think you'd probably end up like in a lunatic asylum. If you were like,
Right.
yeah, so there was this smoke monster. It was like,
All right, so like just
asylum was
Poor
crazy.
polar bears.
put the smoke monster aside for a minute. Fine, forget the smoke monster. The polar bears.
Yes,
they're
polar bears too.
Not helping your case.
Yeah.
They put us in a cage, and I had to press a button, but like not press a button because then electrocute me. But then a fish biscuit came out, and that's what the polar bears ate. But that's what I had to eat.
But forget that part. Before that happened, we had to push a button every 108 minutes, or the island was.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
we saved the world for so long. We kept pushing that button until John Locke wouldn't let us for some reason. And then the sky turned pink.
Yeah, and, like it was crazy.
And the hatch imploded.
Right.
Yeah.
Anyway, we end this episode after all of this, where she's like, "I'm leaving. This is why I don't answer the phone because you've gone batshit crazy." And he's like, "We have to go back." And she turns around, tears in her eyes, gets in the car, drives away, and as he's screaming, "We have to go back." This is like, oh my God. Flash forward, didn't expect. Now they have to go back they're off the island. Like, where is everybody else? There's a lot to question here. So
yeah, I don't know what to think where the next 3 seasons are going to take us. So I'm very curious how this is going to go.
And like I said, it's very like Jack clearly is tormented and needs to go back. Kate does not seem to be in the same place. So like,
right, she got makeup and a blow dryer. She's set.
Listen, she's looking good at 3 a.m.
She is set.
Also, she's supposed to be a fugitive. Like
she's supposed to be a fugitive in the main world. So
yeah,
she's looking all glammed up in the middle of the
get
night.
pardoned?
So
I don't know.
does Kate need to go back?
He's just looking out for Kate like you're about to get caught. That blow dryer ain't helping you much. Yeah, end of season 3. I can't believe we're here. We've been here for a year. It's crazy. And this is probably one of my favorite finales of all time. So
yeah, thanks for taking me on this journey for a year, and I guess it'll probably be another year, but we'll see.
They're much shorter seasons. We'll be fine.
Okay. All right, so let's hit the favorite character, least favorite character, and our episode rankings. So favorite character, I'm actually going to go Hurley, just because I think that payoff with the Dharma van was just so fun. So I really liked that. And like people continuously telling him that he shouldn't come, and then he shows up. So I think least favorite, I mean, I'll probably go Ben, because he had it coming, honestly, to get punched in the face and beaten to a bloody pulp. So I'll put Ben down.
Go ahead, Kevin. Tell us why John Locke's your least favorite character.
John Locke's obviously my least favorite character because he stabs Naomi, throws a knife at her.
Only Naomi.
I mean, I do have to give him that because Jack pulled such a me. It was like, go ahead, do it, shoot me in front of everybody, do it. You only got 6 bullets, so you can't shoot all of us. And calls his bluff, and John doesn't shoot him. So I mean, I will give him that. But like, no, I mean, I don't like John. We can move on from that.
What? No, it's the first time we've ever mentioned.
No, I'm trying to decide between Jack and Charlie, but I think I'm gonna have to go Charlie just because it is. I mean, he drowned. This is it.
Oh yeah,
for Charlie.
Yeah.
But I mean, like Michael was saying earlier, this is Jack really stepping up as a leader. It's like on the island stuff. He's a great leader. Him standing up to Locke in that moment to get them all saved, like, love that. And then he's like, he's the flash forward. He's the first flash forward, and it is the dramatic reveal. He's great, but it's Charlie. This is like we all wrote it. We wrote it. We wrote it on our hands. Like this is an iconic moment from the whole series. Not Penny's boat. Like the self-sacrifice of like. Yeah, I could possibly get out of here, but I can't.
Yeah, I would have picked Charlie, but I figured you guys were going to pick Charlie, and I also just wanted to go for someone more fun. I think Hurley is a good choice, but it was between Jack and Charlie for me, but I'm going to go Charlie. And fuck John Locke, just for all the reasons I've stated throughout the past several months.
I shout out to Charlie, like, yeah. This is the end of Charlie, but I've got to give it to Jack. Just like the performance by Matthew Fox in this episode, there's two completely different Jacks, and the Jack we're leading to is terrifying.
Yeah.
What is that man become? But yeah, this is Jack at his peak of being a leader and actually making really tough decisions. Like he's in lose-lose situations throughout this episode, and he's strong and he makes the choices that he has to make. Jack's great in this episode. Least favorite character, I shout out to Mikhail. Hopefully he's definitely dead this time. I mean, a grenade blew up in his face, so I hope so. And
he had a harpoon through the heart.
But,
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
harpoon through the heart, grenade in the face. He's done.
You would hope so.
But I will say, I can't even remember her name, but Jack's ex-wife.
Sarah.
Sarah.
Julie Bowen.
Sarah. That's the one.
All right. Kristin?
So yeah, I have to do Charlie. Like I have to.
I thought you were going to say something stupid to annoy us.
Listen, I love Sawyer. I don't need to say it anymore. But yeah, his like I said, like the Jack. This is probably one of my favorite episodes of Jack. So he definitely deserves a shout out. Hurley, of course, saved the day. So like all great choices, but like Charlie, like legit. That's why. I mean, granted, do we know if it's good or bad? We don't know, but he is the reason why they're getting in communication. He sacrificed himself. He didn't even need words. All the emotion, like Dominic Monaghan, chef's kiss. Man, there's so many to choose from here for least favorite. And I really want to pick Mikhail because fuck you and how dare you take out sweet baby Charlie. But I also, just for one good little last haha hurrah, I am picking Carl because he is now the new useless. Just sitting there, doing nothing.
He is pretty useless. For the first time, I agree with you when you called someone useless. To be fair, he did warn us about the others.
He did warn us. Like, he was useless in this episode. In this episode, he was useless.
He's just kind of a spare part character.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what he's there for most of the time.
Right, he's just standing there. So, new useless, Carl. There you go.
Yeah. Someone had to replace Shannon, so.
I didn't bring it up. I didn't say it.
She didn't. Okay.
Don't give her excuses, Jake. You knew what she was trying to do.
Yeah.
I didn't say it.
When she said useless, you knew.
We knew.
All right, rankings.
All right, I'll bring that up. And all right, and there we are. So, I mean, I feel like this is number one across the board for me, personally. I just feel like this is the best of the.
It's because you have taste, Jake. Because you're correct.
Yeah, I don't
think any of us are arguing.
Yeah, like the payoff is just so good for a lot of things. Charlie's sacrifice is so good.
The flash forward reveal.
Yeah.
Like the genuine mystery of wait a minute, I thought they were getting rescued, but are they? Right, like all of it.
Yeah,
Not Penny's boat. We have to go back, Kate. We have to go back.
Yeah, I already said that this one, like, this is my favorite finale of all time. So, like, yeah, I 100%.
Yeah,
I think it is fitting that our top 3 episodes are actually our 3 finales.
3 finales, yeah.
Yeah. All right, so
as much as I hate this episode because Charlie dies.
yeah, but all right.
He's so sassy leading up to it too. Like, he's so good about it. Ugh.
Yeah, I know.
We also, sadly, that means we're saying goodbye to the other 48 days.
Yes, that is true. We are saying goodbye to that, unfortunately.
Bye.
Not in Portland.
Oh, I don't want it to go away, but I will.
Oh well. All right.
Should we make a top 30?
I tried to tell you guys this.
All right.
Half the series. That's just the top half of the series.
The top 200 out of the top 241 episodes.
Well, that is season 3. So if you've liked our coverage of Lost through the first 3 seasons, like, share, comment, subscribe. Of course, your comments, please keep them spoiler free.
If you're gonna put a spoiler because somehow you can't help yourself, I don't know why you can't help yourself, but if you can't help yourself, the deal we have with our sweet little Jake, spoiler, dot 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 dot, like many dots, to the point where it's going to make it say see more. Jake won't click see more. If you just say spoiler and then you start typing, he can't help himself.
He keeps reading.
Yeah, exactly. So, but definitely get excited. We will be back with season 4 of Lost in the new year. So can't wait for 2026. And it's going to be a big year for Tribe of Nerds, I think. So, with that, we will see you all next time for season 4 of Lost on the Tribe of Nerds.
Fuck your log.
I love you, Sawyer.